What's going on, everybody? It's your boys Cam and T back at it again with another episode of the Cam and T podcast. I am your co-host, Tony T. Time West. We have my brother from another mother, Cam. Happy podcast day. Happy Tuesday, my brother. How are you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Chilling, living. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, I'm straight.
yeah,
A little
yeah.
lazy these days. I tell you, boy, I
Hey, this
ain't been.
weather ain't helping either, man. I don't know about you. This morning when I woke up, bro, it was daggone 32 degrees. I was like, oh no, this ain't
Yeah,
good.
man. Yeah,
Like it was cold, so it definitely makes it harder. If you haven't already, too, I didn't say this part. I normally do. If you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead, share, like the video. It helps with the algorithm. Also, as well, if you listen to us on Spotify and all that, go ahead, give us a 5-star rating. Appreciate y'all's love and support. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Can't really complain. Cam, just living life, bro. Living life, taking it a day at a time. You know how it go though.
yeah, man. Just crazy, man. We really out here. This year done went by so quick. Boy, I'm telling
Bro,
you.
I feel like 2025 has been the fastest year I've ever had, bro.
Yeah, gotta
Like
be.
it's just been crazy. Like you know my situation. It's been a crazy year for me. Like
Yeah,
it's been
yeah,
wild. So like, yeah, it's
yeah.
been a crazy year, man. Obviously, like I said, just glad to be here, glad to be blessed and highly favored. And we're gonna have a good show tonight, man. We're gonna get right into it, man. Ain't really much else to do. I know Thanksgiving is coming up and Christmas coming up, so obviously, happy holidays to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Praying for everybody, keeping everybody divinely protected and safe during this time, man. And so just, obviously praying for y'all and I hope y'all are enjoying this time, like with your family and stuff like that. And talking about that, we was talking about this before the stream. We probably will go live next week. We're gonna shoot to go live next week. Thanksgiving week, it'll be on Tuesday more than likely, but we are shooting for that at this time. If anything changes, like we always do, we'll let y'all know via Twitter. Tonight's gonna be a good show. We got a new coach hired in Blacksburg in Virginia. James Franklin is now the new head coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies. We'll talk about that for a little bit. Also, as well, Lane Kiffin. Will there be a new home for him soon? We're gonna talk about that as well tonight. The Carolina Panthers are 6-5. Got to talk about that. Have swept Atlanta, I think, for the first time since 2013. So it's been over a decade since they've swept the Falcons, which the Falcons have really kind of had the Panthers number the last couple of years or whatever the case may be. They at least always lose like one to Atlanta. So sweeping them was a big deal. So we're gonna talk about the Panthers and their performance. Bryce Young now gained franchise leader of all time with the Panthers. With I think he had 400 plus yards, like 448 yards, something like that, something crazy, almost 500 plus yards. So we're gonna talk about it tonight as well. But without further ado, we got 72 people in the building. Go ahead and reshare this. Go ahead and show some love. Go ahead and like this. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into some college football talk. James Franklin heading to Blacksburg, heading to Virginia Tech. After the Penn State debacle, I think they're paying him kind of similar to Virginia Tech money. I want to say he got like $49 million, so he got paid. And again, he's going to a situation where he's going to be in a conference that's going to be a lot easier to win. When you talk about the ACC, there's no dominant team in the ACC right now, not one. So James Franklin, if he does the portal right, bring some of these guys from Penn State and recruit well in that area, which he already does, Virginia Tech can be a problem like very soon. I'm talking like as soon as next year. They could be an issue because the ACC is really up for grabs for anybody. I love this hire. I know we cracked on James Franklin a lot at Penn State. I think for Penn State standard, probably he wasn't enough. But Virginia Tech, he can definitely get them to that 10-win range. They would be loving it. So for me, I love the hire for the Virginia Tech Hokies, and I'll talk about what this means for the ACC in a minute. But I want to kind of get your take. How do you feel about James Franklin going to Blacksburg?
Yeah, I mean, I like the move, man. To be honest with you, I think it was one of the moves. I think you said it a couple weeks ago on the pod that
Yeah.
Virginia Tech would be a good landing destination for him. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, so I think that's a good move to be honest. For him, you know, being in the ACC, I think that's a good spot because, like you said, he has a much easier chance of making it to the college football playoff that way.
Yeah.
You know, if he can, rebuild Virginia Tech. Excuse me, sorry about that. If he can rebuild Virginia Tech and get them going, moving in the right direction. So, which we've known him to do because he did it at Vanderbilt and he did it when he first got to Penn State. So,
Correct.
That's his thing. You know, he does. I feel like he does a really good job of building programs, or at least turning programs around. Now, once again, is he going to win a national championship at Virginia Tech? That remains to be seen. You know, that's a lot of factors that go into play there, because getting to the college football playoff is one step, right? You can do that with a subpar team in the ACC, but can you beat these powerhouse SEC $20 million Big Ten school teams? Can you beat them with what you got going on at Virginia Tech? So we'll see about that. I wonder what the NIL, and maybe you can speak on this a little bit. I wonder what the NIL situation is like at Virginia Tech. How much are they dedicating to the football team? You know, what's kind of going on there in terms of football? Does he have a legitimate shot to succeed and to build a team that can make it to a national championship?
So I had heard something about, and I could be wrong, I'm not really very into Virginia Tech football, so I don't know everything. But I had heard something about like they put like $20 million towards their roster this upcoming year. And I don't know if that was like the number that I had heard. That if they got the coach they wanted, which seemed to be James Franklin was their first choice, and if they got James Franklin, which they did, they were going to put $20 million towards that roster. So if they do that, I mean, we're talking about teams like Ohio State has a $20 million roster. Georgia probably has like a $20 million roster. We're talking about the top of the top lines. And I think they got James Franklin at a good time because you have a month. I think today is a month from signing day. And then you have the transfer portal that's going to open up in January 2nd. So now he has a whole 2 months essentially to get his staff and everything together. I think this is a tremendous move for Virginia Tech. I think the timing is perfect. I think they're in a really good spot. And I'm going to be honest, if that's true about the $20 million roster that they want to create, Virginia Tech going to be a problem in the ACC, like I said, real soon. Because when you look at their schedule next year, I'm not really seeing anybody that's like, oh, my God, they can't beat them. Like, I don't. And just because they can play Clemson next year, I don't look at Clemson the same as I used to look at us. They can 100% beat Clemson if they do the right thing in the portal. And I actually want to talk about that, too. I should have put that on here. I want to talk about Dabo's comments that he made today a little bit, too. But we'll jump into that in a minute. I think James Franklin at Virginia Tech could be a problem. Also, as well, when he was at Penn State, he was dominating Pennsylvania in recruiting. He was dominating Maryland in recruiting. He was already dominating the DMV, Virginia area already. He was already dominating those areas. So now, since he's actually going to be more central in Virginia, Blacksburg ain't number probably like 3 hours from DC, 3-4 hours from DC area, which he's recruited in well. It's not far from the DMV area and all that. You got North Carolina ain't number like 2-3 hours away. He can really do some work. You know, there's a lot of talents in those areas. You got the Tidewater area in Virginia that has a lot of talent. I think I'm not gonna lie, man. I think it's a good move. I think this could work for them. I think for James Franklin, this fits perfectly because you get 9 wins at Virginia Tech, they're gonna be building you a statue. No disrespect, but that's just the facts, though. He get 9-10 wins there every year for the next 10 years, they won't say nothing.
Yeah,
they'll be like, "Oh, thank God, we got a coach that's getting us 10." Because Virginia Tech has been down bad for so long, bro. They've been down bad for so long. So yeah.
No, I think like you said, a really good situation for him. They've been bad for probably the last 10-12 years going on. Ever since because Clemson was really the one that, because they was solid, and then when Clemson started getting hot, Virginia Tech, it's like they went in two opposite directions, you know.
Right.
As Clemson got better, Virginia Tech just got worse. And so I think that you know, with this hire, I think that's huge. And like you said, he's already kind of familiar with the area. He's not too far from where he was. And you can kind of still recruit some of the same guys. Yeah. And you can really implement a lot of the same type of you know, philosophy that you did at Penn State. You can do that at Virginia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Right. So and another thing, like you said, the ACC is wide open, man. There's really no teams in the ACC moving forward that even have a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson, me and you, we're gonna get in them a little bit later. They ain't got it. You can't believe in Miami at this point. Mario
No.
Cristobal is a fraud. You can't believe in him.
Norvell about to get fired probably.
Norvell, yeah. So FSU, they gonna be in the coaching carousel here soon. So that's and them your 3 top brands in the
Heavy
ACC
hitters.
right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you look at a team like North Carolina, they had a horrible year this year. We don't know what's gonna happen with them. We don't know if Bill gonna get bought out or what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at NC State, they got Dave Doran, who shout out to Grayson, but they refuse to get rid of him, so they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech might be your only team that kind of got something,
And
some
they
kind of
ain't
motion.
even that decent. They almost lost to Boston College this weekend.
Well, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And they about to lose Haynes King. So, and that's pretty much their whole offense, right?
Exactly.
So, I mean, we don't know what they're gonna look like next year. And if what's his name, Brent Key, if he if he end up taking the job, I know he said that he bleed with Georgia Tech and everything, and I know that's where his alma mater and everything is, but he might end up taking one of these bigger jobs because they might decide to pay him more. So if you do that, now Tech gone. So Virginia Tech is in a really good position.
Somebody had said something about he interviewed for the Penn State job this past week. Or
Did he?
2 weeks ago. That's what they were saying when Georgia Tech had a bye week. It was either last week or this week. There was a rumor that he interviewed for the Penn State job. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they were saying. And I mean, I guess it's the kind of good time to transition. Well, if the Ole Miss job comes open all of a sudden, if Lane Kiffin decides to go to Florida or LSU, that could be another spot for Brent Key. So I agree with you 100% on that. He definitely got some spots where, you know what I'm saying, he can, he definitely got some spots though. But go ahead, though, my bad.
No, you good. I just think, there's a lot of opportunity there in the ACC. And then if you ain't got a team like an SMU, if they don't, rebuild, you know what I'm saying? If you got a team like Duke is another team, you know what I mean? I mean, these are really the only teams that you got. Duke, SMU, Georgia Tech, Virginia seems like they're getting a little bit better. But again, a lot of these teams are very reliant on their quarterback, and all of their quarterbacks, to my knowledge, I think Jennings is he's a redshirt senior, I think, right? Or a redshirt junior. So he might be back one more year. Darian Mensah probably coming back, maybe, right? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? And then I forgot the other team that I said earlier, but Haynes King, of course. Chandler Morris, right? I don't know what year is he? He's a senior, junior, senior. We can't hear you, T.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is it still staticking, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Like real bad?
Yeah, I don't chat. Can y'all hear that?
Am I static in chat? I don't know if I am or not, but what I was saying was, yeah, he's gone though. He's gone.
Chandler Morris is gone.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, it's a lot of these teams. They gonna be wide open. Basically, is what I'm saying next year.
Yeah.
And so Virginia Tech has a real opportunity if they really spending that $20 million, like you said. Then they said a little bit, not much.
Okay, it says a little bit. I don't know why it's static. It's plugged up. Yeah. But y'all go ahead, though, Cam. I got you. I'm gonna try to unplug this and plug it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, bottom line is Virginia Tech got a real opportunity in the ACC in the upcoming years. I mean, James Franklin probably, you can make an argument off the rip. He already, the best head coach in the conference. Him or I guess Dabo Swinney, but we're gonna talk about him in a few. But I mean that's kind of where we are with Virginia Tech and James Franklin. So I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a good good thing to see here in a couple years.
Yeah, I feel. Am I still staticking real bad, bro? I don't unplug and everything.
No, you good? No.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I unplugged. My bad about that, y'all. Chat, but
I think it might have been coming from your computer. It sounded like because
might have been because my mouse was over here on the side, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we back now. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Let's talk. Let's stay in the ACC. Let's go ahead and talk Dabo now. Dabo did get a win over a ranked team this weekend, so I do want to give them credit. I've talked about Clemson not beating the team with a pulse in over a year. They did beat a good I think Louisville's a good team. I'll be honest. I think that's a good win for Clemson. Even though Louisville was both trying to get a game up and Clemson was trying to give it right back to them. Clemson did get a ranked win. I think that's our first ranked win, dude. And like, dude, when's the last time we had a ranked win? Like, bro, that might be the last ranked win we've had in like over a year. I'm trying, because we ain't had no ranked wins earlier this year at all.
Probably SMU.
SMU in the yeah, that's the last one. But I'm even thinking besides that. Besides the ACC, I'm talking about regular season. Because that's technically postseason. Regular season.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look that up for me. Regular season, last time Clemson beat a ranked team. I want to say it was last. I don't know, man. Before this weekend, it's been a while because I've been complaining for like over a year now that Clemson ain't beat a team with a pulse. We didn't beat Georgia last year. They were ranked when we played them.
Let's see.
It might be 20. Somebody said in the comments, it might be 2023 Notre Dame. Like that might be the last.
Was Pitt ranked when we beat them
last year? They might have been. Pitt might have been ranked. They might have been
because they usually
might have been ranked, but they had a backup quarterback in.
That's true.
But they might have been ranked. I guess I'll give Clemson that. But
in 23,
it's been a while, bro. And I don't think we've had a ranked win on the road. Well, that was on the road too last year. But again, I'm low key not even counting that because like they had a backup quarterback and they still almost beat us. This is a K superhero just for us to win that game. So it don't even matter. But good win.
Notre Dame 2023 will be the last one. If
Notre Dame 2023,
probably if Pitt wasn't ranked.
That's what I thought. It's been a while. But anyway, let me get into it a little bit. I had a comment. I had a problem with some of the comments Dabo made today in his presser. I don't know if you've seen it, but there were some comments where he was pretty much like, you know, I'm not cutting guys. I'm not pushing guys. Go ahead.
My bad. North Carolina was actually ranked that year too. So we beat Notre Dame first. Then we beat they were ranked 15th, and then North Carolina 2 weeks later they were ranked number 20 that year.
So North Carolina in 2023 was the last time we beat a ranked opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 years
outside of the ACC championship game.
Outside of ACC, yeah, got you. So again, a long time, which is pathetic for Clemson. But again, Dabo had made some comments today, man, that I just don't agree with, brother. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just some comments he made today I don't agree with, and I also kind of want to bring up the comments that he said. So one of the comments that was said, Dabo said that he talked about roster tampering. He said he says that tampering, which we know everybody's doing it, but Clemson pretty much. He said tampering is rampant, and that is what's happening with people contacting Clemson. I'd assume agents. Sweeney said that his staff won't dive into that. They want to do the right things. So essentially, we ain't doing no tampering, but everybody, all 129 other teams is tampering, but we ain't. You feel me? So that's a whole nother issue I had. And he brought up something else that I didn't agree with. Dabo said, and this is, I quote, Dabo said he will never cut a player or ask a player to leave. Y'all have to remember, college football is now a business. It's pretty much like the NFL at this point. If you're not getting your job done, you getting cut. They telling you we taking your scholarship. You got to go somewhere else, essentially. That's what happens in college football in this day and age. He asked that if a player comes here and does what they are supposed to do, the kid is staying on the roster. As long as the kid does what he's supposed to do here and graduate, he's going to be here on this roster. I think in this day, let me say this too before, because it always seems like I'm bashing Dabo. Morally, that's 100%. If it was 2016, that is the complete right way to do it. And morally, that is the right way to do it. Completely. It is 2025, and that's not the way things go anymore. When you are not good enough, you get told, hit the bricks. That's why Clemson has continued to decline. That's why Clemson continues to get worse. And this is why I keep telling y'all, this thing with Dabo is not going to end well. because he's going to keep keeping the Wade Wood asses around. He's going to keep keeping the Khalil Barnes getting trucked through the ground around. He's going to keep keeping these guys that are just not good enough around. He's going to keep keeping these guys around, and Clemson's going to continue to do this right here. That's what they're going to continue to do under Dabo. I'm telling you, bro, it's cooked. It's cooked, and Dabo is loyal almost to a fate. Like it's getting fatal at this point, because now he's so loyal that now it's gonna cost us games, because he got to get Drew Woodass in the game because his brother played there. He got to get Cole Turner. Cole Turner got to stay on the roster because he's been here for 3 years. I think it's a load of crap. In this day and age, I think it's a load of crap, and this is the exact reason I've been screaming to the mountaintops. I love Dabo. Build him a statue, name the stadium after him, all that. He's the best coach in Clemson history in all athletic departments. But I think he needs to retire. I just stand on that. If that is what he wants, if that philosophy, and honestly, Cam, I'm going to go a step further, bro. If Clemson had the number one recruiting class every year, I wouldn't hate that philosophy. Like if we had the number one high school recruiting class every single year, I'd be like, you know what? We got like 3 5-stars coming in, 4 5-stars coming in, like 6 high-level 4-stars coming in. You know what? I'm cool with that, actually. But when you're recruiting, like you're getting the 13th and 24th recruiting ranks, and you want to still do that, that ain't going to work, bro. Because at the end of the day, we know college football is about the Jimmy and the Joes, bro. That's a fact. So the floor is yours. How do you feel about his comments?
So that last point that you made right there was exactly how I felt.
Yep.
It'd be one thing if we was getting the best recruit, bring in the best players. If you want to move that way, do what you was doing back in the day and bring in the best players. Bring me 5 stars that's hooping, bro.
Yeah.
Bring me the best players. Deshaun Watson started as a freshman late in the season, but he took the job. Yep. Trevor Lawrence started as a freshman mid-season, but he took the job. Bring me a guy like that. If you're going to bring these guys, if you want to do that, you want to retain your guys for 3 or 4 years,
it got to be high-level guys.
You want to do the loyalty thing, I'm all for it, but they got to be great players.
Yeah.
They got to be great players. You can't.
And you know what's going to happen with that, though, Kim? Dabo's going to have to come up off this. They don't have to pay that money, bro. If Dabo wants to stick with that philosophy there, he needs to have the number 1, 2, or 3 recruiting class every single year.
Got to, bro.
You got to have at least like 3, 4, 5 stars locked in.
You got to pay your play. Like you can't have it both ways, bro. Look, listen. How can I explain this? So there's a triangle philosophy: good, fast, and cheap. You've heard that?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If it's good and fast, it ain't gonna be cheap. Yep. If it's cheap and fast, it ain't gonna be good, right? And if it's good and cheap, it ain't gonna be fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Clemson got to understand when you building a roster, you can't do it cheap.
Nope.
And with what's it called? With 2 and 3 stars, and expecting the product on the field to be good, it's not gonna work that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you expect the product on the field to be good, and you expect to get 4 and 5 stars, your roster can't be cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's literally how it works. It works just like that. You have to go all in. You notice they ain't even said all in all year. Isn't that kind of crazy?
I ain't heard it not once. I ain't heard it not once this year.
I ain't heard it.
They funny, man. Bro, I'm telling you, this Clemson team is funny.
Listen, bro, it's like you said, he got to come up off that money. You got to pay your players. You got to bring these 4 and 5 stars in, and you got to say, look, man, you got it. You gonna come in. You gonna play right away. You gonna be an impact player. I need you here. We gonna build this program right. Whatever you were saying to them dudes back in the day, just say the same thing and add money to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Trevor, man, you're going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks in Clemson history. You're going to help us lead us to a national championship. And here go $2 million for you or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
They pay it. The thing is, I will give Clemson this, though. They paying their players. Like, we know Cade makes over $3 million a year. Like, they paying but we got to pay good players. Like
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't
I'm
be
saying
giving them rookie contracts on. Oh, we only gonna give you 100,000. No, these 5-star recruits want 1-2 million, bro.
got to.
And
Man.
I'm not gonna lie, if you gonna do that, that's the way you gotta move. Give 2 million to this 5-star. Give 2 million to this 5-star. Give another 1.5 million to this 5-star. You gotta move like that, bro. Going forward.
You gotta get to the thing about it is with Dabo, and with all due respect, he gotta understand you can still have your philosophy for a certain subset of players, right?
Yep.
But you can't have all 100 plus players on the roster with the same type of mentality because this is not going to happen. Not in this day and age. Mm-hmm. Now you can have your Cole Turner. That's fine. You can have your Cole Turner. You can keep Cole Turner. You can pay him, your money or whatever. You can treat him like that golden boy that you treating him. Wade Woodaz, all of them. You can do that. But I need you to go get me a Caleb Downs.
Right.
As well. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody like that in the transfer portal, don't turn your nose up saying I got Cole Turner and Wade Woodaz on my roster.
Right. No. Right.
You can say, look, I got Cole Turner and Wade Woodaz, but I'm also finna go get Caleb Downs.
There you go.
I'm also about to go get Zechariah Branch. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'm also about to go get Jeremy Bernard. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes that are transferred and being impact players at they school. And notice them dudes that transferred, Jeremy Bernard transferred, and he been in Alabama, 2 years now,
2
right?
years, yeah.
Caleb Downs been at Ohio State 2 years. Sometimes they looking for a better opportunity. Sometimes they just want to transfer once.
Yeah,
all these dudes, it ain't no TJ Finley where they transfer to 7 different schools.
7 times, right.
It ain't like that. Some of these dudes want to transfer once. They get to a place where they feel comfortable. They feel like they being developed. They feel like they got a shot at winning the national championship and going to the next level. Clemson can be all of that. Yeah, you can't sit there and turn your nose up saying, "Man, I like my guys that I recruited and that I brought in." You can love them all you want, but there's a dude sitting in the transfer portal that you might not even have recruited. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of high school, but he looking for a better, like Tristan Smith, for example. He looking for a better opportunity. And with Tristan Smith, by the way, you brought up a great point a couple weeks ago when we talked about it, and there was rumors that Tristan Smith was being treated as if he was like some kind of freshman or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's another thing Dabo got to stop doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if you bring these dudes in, treat them like you treated Will Help. You knew you desperately needed help.
Yeah.
So you couldn't play in his face like that because we would have been really bad then. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Couldn't play in his face. If you're gonna bring in somebody, you gotta do what you just did. Bring in a Will Help. Bring in a Tristan Smith. Now go get extra help. Go bring in some more linebackers, right? Go bring in some more corners. Go bring in some more safeties. You know what I'm saying? We still do a really good job of recruiting defensive tackles and the defensive line. We still do a really good job of recruiting wide receivers, it seems like.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you got to turn your nose up at every position on the field. Offensive line, go in and get you somebody, man.
Yeah.
Bring in somebody.
Honestly, man, I'm not trying to be funny, but that whole O-line low-key could be replaced in the portal. I'm going to be honest with you. And that safety room, too, to be real.
Everybody. Go and get them, bro. Get somebody, man. That's all Dabo got to do. That's all we asking. Like, it ain't – the funny thing is, you don't even have to change your philosophy, bro. Right. Just add to it. That's all we asking you to do.
That's it. Let me read some of his comments. Malik said, I need Dabo out of there expeditiously. Denzel said Dabo starting to feel like Jerry Jones. Jonathan Smith said expect 7-5 again next season. Dabo once again is 100% the problem. He is hard-headed and will not change. I can't believe I'm saying this. I do agree with him. I'm not gonna lie. AB said not Jerry Jones. Yeah, bro. It's bad, man.
I disagree.
No more two-parent household players. They need some thugs. Y'all are crazy.
Thugs. We need thugs.
But he right though.
I disagree
too many
with
nice
Jonathan.
guys, bro.
I disagree with Jonathan. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm not expecting 75, bro. I'm expecting
I'm about to say 75. Low key seems generous.
That's
we
generous.
Got LSU at LSU next year.
That's generous, Jonathan. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think I think Clemson gearing for another 6-6 next year.
6-6 probably, yeah.
Because
see, that was the thing, man. You had said that before the season, like this. That's why we was so hype about
this was
this
supposed
year,
to be the one, bro.
because we was like, yo, we know we're gonna probably be trash next year.
Yep.
Like we already kind of knew 2026 was not gonna be Clemson's year. Like next year going into Clemson season, 8-4 might be a good year for us, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll probably take that next year.
Because I'm going based off of the roster as it's currently constructed.
Correct.
In terms of who's coming back. But we
Correct.
got to keep in mind, we losing guys in the portal.
We losing guys too, right?
We about to lose dudes. I already know a couple that's probably gonna be like, man,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, but you know what though? It might force Dabo to get in that portal. It might force him to be like, I gotta get in the portal now.
He need if we lose dudes in the portal next year, and some of them dudes, and whatever we recruited, if we lose some guys and we ain't replacing them in the recruiting trail, and we don't replace them in the portal, man, we going 4-8, bro.
Yeah,
we going 4-8 because we gonna lose some stars this year. I have a strong feeling we gonna lose some stars. So
yeah, I do too. I got a feeling, and like I said, man, Clemson's already loaded with a lot of like upperclassmen anyway, so they was already gonna be young regardless coming into this next season. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let's speak on Lane Kiffin real quickly, not for long. We talked about it off camera. Lane Kiffin's family visited, I think, Gainesville Saturday or Sunday, and then went to Baton Rouge the next day. Where do you think he ends up?
Man, for Lane Kiffin's sake, stay where he at, bro.
Okay. Talk me through that. Why do you think he should stay where he at?
Well, you know why I say he shouldn't take the Florida job. No disrespect to AB, but if he don't win 10 wins in his first 2 seasons, he gone. Or they gonna be
like. I will say Florida has the resources to be good, and they have but it's one of them places. If you don't get 9-10 wins, really 10 wins, they're gonna be ready to get you out of there. Because even Dan Mullen was like having some decent years there, and they still got him up out of there pretty quick. He was throw a shoe away from being in the playoffs that one year. When that dude threw that shoe, I think that was 2019 or 20. They was about to be in the playoffs that year, bro. The year they had like Kyle Pitts and all them and Trask and all them.
Trask. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
And they still got rid of Dan Mullen like a year or two later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Florida is
I wouldn't take that job. Now I know for him, because I heard the stories about him and Spurrier was close or something like that, and he probably want the Florida job. So if he think he can fix Florida, then fine. He's been in the system before. He was at was he FAU, right? For a minute. So I mean, he, if that's what he want to do, then fine, right? And I guess like you said, they probably got more resources in an Ole Miss and everything like that. Yeah, they're probably more attractive than an Ole Miss and everything. You got the Gatorade, you got the Jordan, you got all of that contract. So that's probably a good spot for him. But again, the pressure's on immediately if you get to Florida. LSU, on the other hand, it's just like that's a good job to take, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the I think we said it a couple weeks ago, probably one of the best jobs in the country. Yeah. If we're being completely honest with you. You got the name brand, you're gonna get wide receivers, you're gonna get defensive backs, right? Everybody in the portal has probably got your name circled because it's clear that you don't mind taking players out the portal. They rebuilt their whole defense this offseason, I believe, in the transfer portal, right? So LSU is a squad, a university that he could have success at. But once again, why would you do that when you already kind of having a similar, ever since he been at Ole Miss, him and LSU been kind of having a similar amount of success. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think, was he there when, he wasn't there when Ole Miss or LSU won the national championship, right? Was he there then? 2020?
He was there. He was at Ole Miss then. Yeah. He been there? Yeah, he been there because he been at Ole Miss for a while now.
Outside of that 1 year, him and LSU, they've been neck and neck on success, right? Last year they had a better year. Year before that, they was probably better. So why would you go? That's my question. Why would you go?
You're right.
Other than
You're right. Actually, not to cut you off, he came to Ole Miss the year after they won the national championship.
so 21, right?
No, 20.
So he came there in 20.
Yeah, LSU won in 19.
So 20. So he got there in 20. So he been there 5 years. So what has LSU done in these last 5 years?
They went to the SC championship one time in the last 5 years. That was when Jaden Daniels got lifted up off the air by Jalen Carter.
Oh, I remember that. Back. Yeah. It was like a helicopter.
Besides that, really nothing. Yeah. 9 wins.
Yeah. So I mean, but that's my thing though. You've built a really good program at Ole Miss,
and he's revered there.
Revered. You know what I'm saying?
He's pretty much the Dabo of Ole Miss, essentially.
At this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at least a Kurt Signetti, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably the best head coach they had in a long time. You would think.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I say if y'all were to take one or the other, I don't know, bro. I think if I had to take one or the other, I would probably take. Oh man, I don't even know. I'd probably take the LSU job just because that pressure, that heat is on. I feel like LSU didn't really Brian Kelly and LSU. I feel like they never was on the same page.
Yeah,
it was kind of fake from the jump. You know what I'm saying? When he broke out that fake
accent.
Yeah, yeah. You could tell that just wasn't a good fit. I feel like they'll give him because they gave Coach O a pretty long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you gave Coach O a long time, you probably give Lane Kiffin a long time. So I think I'd probably take the LSU job. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, only thing I would probably lean LSU, but that governor being involved is a problem for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that. Like that.
Yeah.
Why is a governor involved in who's gonna be the next coach of football? I'm not a fan of that. I'll be honest. When they told me that definitely brought my attractive level for LSU job down like a lot. But I probably would agree with you because, like I said, with Florida, you go 9-3, they ready to fire you out there.
Yeah.
Like I'm good on that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Another thing too, I wonder if you probably know more about this than me, but LSU, I mean, that's a state school, so I wonder if a lot of state schools actually have, because I mean, I guess they're in a way they're connected to the.
Well, I mean, Florida is too. Florida's a state school too as well.
Florida State.
Yeah, but Florida. What you mean by state schools? Like, what you mean by
that? Like LSU, for example, they're the school system or whatever that they're in, and somebody in the comments can explain it probably a lot better than I can, but it's like it's connected to
the state.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like so I'll just use North Carolina, for example. So North Carolina and NC State are both technically state institution schools, but Wake Forest and Duke are private. You get me?
Yeah.
Wake Forest and Duke are really not a part of the North Carolina school system because they're private. They're privately owned. So I don't know if that's what you're trying to get at, but if that's the case, Florida is, I believe, and AB probably can answer this more. I don't believe Florida's a private school.
No, I didn't mean it like private, but I know what you're saying though. Like that, yeah, that makes sense. Because Clemson's not a I mean, they're not a private school, but I mean they're the second biggest school in the state. So
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm with you though. I probably lean towards LSU, but I don't like that governor button in situation. Let's move on to the NFL a little bit. Let's talk about the Carolina Panthers, bro. I kind of want to talk about the Panthers tonight. We'll hit on them. Panthers getting a big win in Atlanta, 30-27 in overtime. Such a crazy game. You were actually at the game, so shout out to you. I know you had a good time out there. I just kind of want to read some of the stats. Bryce Young, Cam, you would probably say this is the best game in his career, right? I think we all would agree. 31 for 45, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 turnovers. We love it. Ted McMillan had 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 receptions. I thought Xavier Legette low-key played just as good in this game than he did in the Jets game earlier this year. 4 receptions for 83 yards and a touchdown. Rico Dowdle had 100 total yards. He had 19 carries for 45 yards and got the rest of it in the air. I thought Coker showed up big with 4 catches and 52 yards. Also, as well, Trimble had the big catch for 54 yards that kind of ended the game, essentially. And I thought the defense was lights out in the second half. I thought they were really good compared to what they did in the first half when they had gave up 21 points. The defense in the second half only gave up 6 points after being down 21-10. Cam, you were at the game, so I want you to go first. What was your take on this game? What's your take on the Panthers? And what's your take on Bryce Young? And let's ask this question too. Are the Carolina Panthers a decent football team? Let's start there first. Is the Panthers actually this team's actually like all right?
Yeah. I think you said, are they a decent football team?
Yeah.
Decent, yeah. Good, nah, because they still don't play complimentary football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't run the ball against Atlanta, right? And Atlanta, I don't know what their run defense is like, but their pass defense was supposed to be better than their run. They got the best pass defense in the league, allegedly, according to the stats, at least. Or they did.
Reap.
You said what?
B.Y. Reap got him again.
Yeah.
Bryce Young is 4-1 against Atlanta, by the way. But go ahead.
Crazy, man. So I don't know, man. I got a lot of thoughts. I think that first and foremost, that first half was awful. Let me tell you, I was scared when Bryce had went down because I was like, not even so much about winning or losing. I was just like, bro, I don't want to see Andy Dalton. I'm in the building. I ain't trying to see Andy Dalton, man. Yeah. And then Penix got hurt, and so I had to watch Kurt. I was like, man, I ain't really trying to see this at all. I'll say this about Carolina. I think when they get going, they're a tough team to beat on both sides of the field, offensively and defensively. Because I feel like defensively, we didn't play our best game, but we showed up when we needed to. Yeah. I thought that was really important, right? J.C. Horn didn't have a great game. Derrick Brown didn't really have a great game. But overall, the defense stood firm.
Yeah, because London was cooking the first half. He was going
crazy. I mean, they was going crazy. I mean, Bijan was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter or something like that on the first 2 drives. I mean, Carolina, it was rough, right? But once they finally got it going offensively, I think the pass game, I think you have to do something. You have to you have to balance it out, man. You can't just keep running the ball, you know what I'm saying? And you got to throw it deep. And they did that in this game, and that's why I feel like Bryce Young looked so good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Canales was just scared of Bryce or what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was just scared of him throwing deep or if he felt like, that Bryce just can't do it or something like that. I don't know what it is. But what I saw in this game, the play calling, all of that was tremendous once they started letting that boy loosen up that arm a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Xavier Leggett had a really strong game, probably best game of his career as well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Teteroy McMillan went dumb on them boys, right? Mitch Evans had a strong game. Tommy Trimble had a clutch reception in overtime. Like, all of that led to a Panthers victory. But once again, there's just certain things that hold this team back from being much better than what they are. They're 6-5 right now. They could have been 8-3. They could have very easily been 4 and 7 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Carolina, I mean, it's just they have to find a way to put it all together. You got to be able to pass the ball deep, right? You got to be able to run the ball, and you got to be able to play sound defense. And when they get all 3 of those going, then I can say Carolina is a good team. But for now, just a decent team. Yeah. Good game, though. Good game, good victory, good sweep. Definitely needed that one.
Yeah.
To shut them Falcons and fans up because they was doing too much this whole offseason.
They was talking crazy. They was talking
real crazy. So, and by the way, Carolina is half a game back from the division lead.
Yep. And on top of that, the Bucks play who they play this week? They play somebody they can get beat by. Is it the Rams?
It might be because
It's somebody they definitely can get
we in
beat
the
by.
NFC
I can't
West.
remember who,
I
but
got you.
they play somebody that's good this week. Let me see. Yeah, the Bucks play the Rams on Monday night. I knew I wasn't tripping. Or Sunday night. So they might out in LA. So they might be 6-5. Bro, we might be going into that Monday night game against the Niners like for the division on bro. It's very possible. We could be leaving Monday night. If we beat the Niners, we could be leaving California, number one team in the NFC South. It's possible. So
Now,
let me ask you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm looking at the Bucks schedule too for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So after this game, though, I mean it's real easy for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean it's
They
real. They got that should be a dub. Saints should be a dub.
Yeah.
Falcons should be a dub. Panthers again. That can go either way. Looking at right now, Dolphins should be a dub, and then Panthers again.
Yeah.
So the Bucks have a really easy schedule, easy path to winning the division one more time.
Yeah.
Versus the Panthers. Panthers got a tough.
Ooh.
They got a tough
schedule left in the NFL, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think it's the toughest. I think it is. I think it's the toughest schedule left.
So Monday night.
Panthers, yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Monday night, they got the 49ers. Then we got the Rams after that. So you might want to go to that game, by the way.
I'm supposed to be going to the Gunna concert in Charlotte that night too. I don't know. A lot going on. So yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be there or not, but yeah.
Aints game. Again, we got the Aints. And then we got the Bucks twice, of course, and we got the Seahawks. So that's kind of tough, and the fact that we made
Seahawks game is a Saturday game. I didn't even know that till just now.
Yeah, it's it can be flex. It's probably gonna be Saturday, but
okay.
But that's what happens when you know what I'm saying, when you got a strong squad, you know what I'm saying, when you got a positive record, they flex you into a primetime matchup. So but what was you gonna ask me?
I was gonna say, so let me ask you this. Should we start talking playoffs with the Panthers? Should we start saying is playoffs a real possibility for the Panthers? Should we start talking like that?
Is it a possibility? If we talking division, unfortunately, I'm gonna say no because the Bucks got just too easy of a schedule.
Yeah, that's fair.
But they banged up and they've been dropping games as of late. So there's a shot in terms of wild card. How many spots is it? 7?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, because now that I think about it, Carolina does have the tiebreaker over Green Bay and San Francisco.
Correct.
So if we got the same record as them, we in.
I think Monday means a lot for the Panthers. I'm not gonna lie. If they beat the Niners in Cali, come back to Charlotte 7-5, I think the P word needs to start getting mentioned.
That would put them in the 7th seed if they beat the 49ers. Actually, it might be them.
Going into Thanksgiving Thursday with an opportunity to say, "Holy crap, we're in the playoffs right now." Going into Thanksgiving Thursday, we ain't been able to do that in a decade. 2017 was the last time we were able to do that. We'll be going into Thanksgiving weekend saying we still got a shot.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Almost a decade, bro. But hey, listen, I think this. I know we talked about it a few weeks ago. How we talked about the Bills game was one of the biggest games in Panthers history in the last couple of years. This Niners game is humongous because if they beat the Niners, God, I wish we would have beat the Saints last week. Goodness, if they beat the Niners and find themselves 7-5, I think playoffs are 100% on the table at that point, bro. I think they're 100% on the table. Because you can take a loss to the Rams and still be in a decent position. So, again, I don't know, bro. I really lean towards if they beat the Niners, I'm going to start talking P word. No,
I just want to see 3-3 over this last 6 games.
So that would get you to what, 9-8?
9-8.
That'd be nice.
I'm not saying for playoffs. I'm just saying for myself.
Just in general, yeah, 9
Just in
wins would
general.
be nice. Me and you
That'd be
talked about it. We
strong.
said we were cool with 7 or 8. So if
Yeah.
they got 9, that's overachieving at that point.
I didn't think they was gonna get. I thought they was gonna max out at 5 again, but they didn't surpass that already.
Next year, when we do this podcast going into the season next year, depending on what the Panthers do in the offseason and all that, I'm going to be screaming this needs to be a playoff year. 2026 is a huge year for the Carolina Panthers. I'm talking huge because you see the progress. 2026 needs to be, I think Panther fans need to have playoff expectations 2026, in my personal opinion.
Because look at because we got contracts now we talking about. Because Canales, how many did he sign for? Did he sign for 6? How many years did he sign for?
I can't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head. I can look it up though.
We're looking Canales because this is what year 2 for Canales. So we're looking at that would be year 3 for Canales, right? And if he got a 4 or 5 year contract, then we got to be talking about what we're gonna do. We got to talk about him.
6 years. You're right.
So he's okay. So he good. So 6 years. So that's halfway through the contract next year. All right. Bryce Young, this is 3rd year. We're gonna be talking about 5th year option.
This year, this offseason.
So I mean, there's a lot at stake for the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of young guys. Did Icky get paid yet?
Nope, that's coming up too.
Ike Ekwonu got to get his money, right? Cade Mays got to get some money.
This is up for him this year too as well.
It's a lot of guys. I mean, we talking contracts now. So this is one of those vital years. I'm talking about next year. This is one of those vital years to where we got to figure out what we going to do moving forward. We got to figure out, is Bryce Young going to be the quarterback of the future, or are we going back to the drawing board there? Are we building around? What are we building around? Are we going to keep building the defense? Because I feel like you got to go heavy defense this offseason. Again, I don't look wide receivers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like our wide receiver room as is, bro. McMillan, Coker, Jimmy Horn Jr., Bryson Tremaine, and Xavier Foghorn Leghorn. I like all of them dudes at wide receiver. Tight end, I like Mitch Evans. I like Tommy Trimble. I do not like Jatavion Sanders.
No, I'm done with Sanders, bro.
I'm done with him. I like the running back room. I mean, we ain't got no choice with the running back room. We got Rico, we got Chuba, we got Jonathan Brooks, and we got Trevor Etienne. One of them got to go. One of them got to get paid. Something, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a decision there too. But I don't think you bring in nobody new there. I think you just got to figure it out, right? So Carolina has a lot of opportunity this offseason on the defensive side of the football and on the offensive line, in my opinion, to make some noise to where we talking playoffs for real next year. Mm-hmm. We might be talking division crown.
Yeah. I think next year that should be the expectation, bro. Me personally. Next year, going into next year, I'm going to be saying Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, we need playoffs. We need to be there next year. So, yeah, that's just how I feel on that. Let's go ahead and jump into your grid thing before we end the night. So we're going to get out of here at a decent time tonight. Let's go ahead, get the grid thing going, and we can go from there on that. But, I'm with you, though. Panthers, next year. This year, I was cool with 7 or 8 wins. Next year, I need playoffs. We need to be in the playoff mix next year. That's a fact.
Gotta be there.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all on that. I'm pulling you up now. Let me know when you want me to show.
Yeah, I think we're ready. Just got a lot of ads here, but we ready.
Okay. So here we go. Y'all know how we do the grid thing. I already got the first one. We ain't even got to go no further on that. Give me Kevin Garnett, excuse me. Hold on, no. You said it got to be a person that the less people know, the better, right?
Yeah, the better. And also keep in mind too, 20,000 points scored. We know KG got.
Hold on now, somebody showing love to my weight loss. Hey, appreciate y'all, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. I had to highlight that real quick because it took a lot to lose all this weight, brother. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm trying to think of somebody that's not. I could easily go with Kevin Garnett here.
Yeah, no, we can do that. That's fine.
Just go Kevin Garnett because I know he did play for both of
We can
those.
do Kevin Garnett. We'll start with an easy one. Big ticket. See, 26%, that ain't bad.
That's not bad. Okay.
I don't know who they probably was thinking Paul Pierce.
Can we go for the 76ers in that? Can we go Al Horford there? Didn't he play for the 76ers for a little bit?
Ooh, I don't know, T.
Did he have a stint? With the I thought he did. Did he have a little stint there?
Y'all have to tell me that one. Did he?
I thought he had a little stint with the 76ers. Maybe I'm tripping.
No, you might be right. Wasn't
Oh, he said no. Al Horford never played for them. Okay, I thought he did.
Drew, didn't he start with the Sixers? Or no? Or he start with the Pistons?
Who?
Drew Holiday. Who did he start with?
Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like Horford played for the Sixers, bro. I know I ain't supposed to cheat, but now I'm like, I kind of want to know. I'm not gonna.
Did Drew play for the Am I tripping? Drew Holiday played for the Sixers, didn't he? Or no? I might be tripping.
Did.
Well, who did he start with?
Drew did play with the Sixers. He was drafted by them, I think.
And then who he started with?
We can go with Drew. I want to see the Al Horford play for them though, because I remember him playing for them, but maybe I'm wrong.
20K points. You want to go Paul Pierce here?
Yeah, Paul Pierce. Yeah,
we probably could
ever play for them niggas. Hold on, y'all, because I'm
actually curious about that.
He did play for them. I knew I wasn't tripping. Al Horford played for them in 2019, 2020. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. Y'all had me up like I was tripping. Well, it wasn't a good pick because it was 56%, but I was like right though.
Yeah, you was.
All right. Let's go. Has anybody for the dang on Magic scored 20,000 points? Penny Hardaway, did he score 20,000 maybe?
Nah, you can do Shaq.
Oh well, yeah, Shaq. Yeah, Shaq.
He probably the only one. I ain't gonna guess nobody else. Yeah, 81 KC. That's we messed up there.
Yeah.
And then for the Heat, obviously you can go Wade, you can go Bron. Shoot, we could have did Shaq for that one. Probably would have been better.
Probably could have did Shaq. Yeah, probably. Everybody can go Bron and Wade though. Fuck.
Did Chris Bosh it 20K?
Try it.
I don't know if Bosh did. If I got somebody for here, Kyle Lowry right there.
Kyle Lowry, yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah,
and that's 10% too. That's good.
Heat and Nets did oh man, Heat and Nets did
Deron Williams play for the Heat for a little bit?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did either.
Did Norman Powell play for the Nets? He never did, right?
I don't think so. I know he played for the Clippers.
Yeah.
Somebody said Alonzo Mourning.
For the Nets?
Dan Williams didn't play for Miami. Okay, I didn't think he did. Mm-hmm. Joe Johnson. Didn't Joe Johnson play for the Nets and for the Heat?
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, ISO Joe. Shoot, we could have did ISO Joe for 20K. I think he got 20K. Magic and Nets. I gotta
maybe Turkaloo. Did Turk play for
Ooh, did he?
I feel like he did, folks. I might be wrong.
Oh, did he, bro?
I don't know. I ain't gonna say I'm right. I don't know.
I feel like he did, but I ain't gonna hold on.
Like he did, yeah, but I'm not
hold
sure.
on to that one. I'm gonna hold on. Let's do this. Let's get this one out the way real quick. Think about somebody who hooped 20K points. Did Ray Allen get 20K?
Oh,
Ray Allen gotta have 20K, right?
Try it. F it. Try it.
And we're gonna do it. I think Ray Allen got 20K. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
hey, that's a good one.
And that's a good pick too.
Yeah.
All right. So now we need 76ers and Orlando.
Did Oubre play for this Magic? Kelly Oubre?
Nah, I know he played for the Sixers. I don't know about the Magic. Though. I don't know about that.
Who played for the Magic now? Kentavious Caldwell Pope. I don't know if he still played for them, but he played for the 76ers though.
He done been everywhere though. KCP done been everywhere. Um,
Jameer Nelson. He played for the 76ers? No, I don't think so.
I don't think he did. No, I don't think he did.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna try Hito right here for the Nets. I'm gonna do it. Hito Turkoglu.
You gonna do it? I don't know, bro. I'm scared
I don't
now.
know. Yo,
I know Turk played for the Magic, but I don't know if he played for the Nets though.
Yeah,
I only remember him from the Magic.
Dwight never played for the.
No.
What? Dwight never played. Where did Moritz Wagner come from? Wagner come from before he went to the Magic?
They drafted him, didn't they?
I thought they drafted Franz. I thought Mo came. Didn't Mo come from somewhere else before he got to the Magic?
Cause they brothers, right?
They brothers, yeah. I thought Mo played somewhere.
Confused then.
Franz been there his whole career, I believe. I thought Mo came from somewhere else.
His whole career. I thought Mo had too. Shoot.
You might be right. I don't know. Oh man, Oubre never played for the Magic. I can't think of another 76er. 76ers, bro. Allen Iverson never played for them.
Brand didn't play for Orlando, did he?
I don't think so. Did
Ho. Where that boy at that played in North Carolina, Cole Anthony? Where he at now?
He not with the 76ers. He would Is he with the Nets? No,
that's what
I'm
saying. Is he with the Nets?
He not.
Okay.
He not.
I don't know where he at now. That's why I'm asking. I thought he might could fit.
Oh man. Who with the Nets right now?
I don't know, man. I say guess on these. I say
I'm gonna go
and something else at this point, because he
wasn't there.
He wrong, and then I don't know on that one. I don't know.
Try Jameer Nelson.
Okay, yeah, not too bad though. Let's do another one. Oh, this one's interesting.
Oh, this one should be okay. So
I got one for the Panthers and Titans already.
Who?
Xavier Woods.
Okay.
Xavier Woods played for both.
Dang. Yeah. Good call right there. I showed in Panthers and Bucks.
We done had a couple of those. Gerald McCoy, freaking Gerald McCoy is the one I can think of on top of my head.
There you go.
Okay.
Panthers and first team All Pro.
First team All Pro. Luke Kuechly.
Was John Beeson first team? I don't know. I feel like he was.
I know Cam Newton was the MVP year, but I feel like everybody gonna say that. I feel like Luke Kuechly too. Everybody gonna say that, but I mean, them I know for a fact is on there. Julius Peppers might be on there. I'm not sure because he had some good years too.
Smitty first team?
I don't know if Smitty was. Well, he did have that one year where he went insane though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like John Beeson or Smitty, because Smitty won the Triple Crown, right? So he had to win. I don't know. That's tough. Let's move on. Let's come back to that one.
Titans and Rams. See, the Panther stuff is easy because I know
Rams
that
and Buccaneers. We can go Baker Mayfield on that one. Rams and
Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Baker. Yep, you can. Yeah, you can. You can go Baker there.
See how many. Dang.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a high one though, but you could. Titans.
Rams and Titans. A wide receiver. Think of a wide out maybe that done played for or a lineman or edge or something. That's tough because I don't even know who the Titans got right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. 50 sacks in career gonna be impossible for them.
Yeah, who that's gonna be?
Rams first team All Pro. We can go Aaron Donald. We can go Cooper Kupp. We can go Marshall Faulk probably.
Yeah, go Marshall Faulk because I feel like people
they
don't forget about him because
Yup. That's crazy, bro. That's Marshall Faulk, bro.
Yeah, that's what I figured. People gonna forget.
That's
about
Marshall
him.
Faulk. This one, 50 sacks in a career, first team All Pro. We can go TJ Watt. We can go Myles Garrett. We can go. What's that boy name? Green, ain't it? LT probably got. We can do. I don't. Did Julius Pepper get first team All Pro? That's what I want to know. I need to know that one because I
did. Oh, I think Julius Peppers did get first team All Pro. One of them. I'm about to look it up because now I'm curious.
I want to know. Look up John Beeson while you at it too, because I'm gonna put John Beeson if it is, because I know ain't nobody getting that one. But I feel like he had a year where he was All Pro.
John Beeson was All Pro. Yep, in 2008 and on first team. Yep, in 2008. Yep.
I'm about to say
right.
I
I'm gonna look up Julius Peppers too, though. But John Beeson,
God, 0.2%.
Really?
Man,
I'm surprised I feel like a lot of people forgot about Beeson.
That's why 0.2%.
0.2%. Yeah, I'm about to say because Julius Peppers.
I feel like
just to look it up. Yeah, Julius Peppers did have 6 All Pros.
First team,
3 first team All Select, so he would have been on there too as well.
Julius Peppers for the 50 sacks, man. 2%, bro. Come on now, y'all playing too much.
We cooking.
Y'all playing too much, boy.
We cooking now. All right. No more cheating.
What's that boy named? Derek Brooks, wasn't it?
Brooks. You could Brooks. Put him in. He's a Hall of Famer. He should be on here.
Who else you said? Who else you was thinking about?
I was thinking about Warren Sapp, but I don't think he got no 50 sacks.
Oh, he might. But you said Derek. I'm gonna go Derek Brooks. He got.
Yeah, I feel safer with Derek Brooks.
It is Brooks, right? Derek Brooks.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, that ain't him.
Really?
What's that boy name that they had? It ain't Derek Thomas, is it?
I don't know. I thought Derek Brooks would have had.
He ain't got 50 sacks.
Oh, I got one for the Titans and Rams.
Who?
Van Jefferson.
He played for the
Yep.
He suited up for the Titans yet?
Yep. I know they had picked him up. Van Jefferson should be there.
Right. Dang, bro.
Oh yeah, that's hold on. Titans, Javon Curse, that's a good one. Denzel put that in the chat. I'm just now looking at it. Javon Curse that's a good one for sacks. His name ain't popping up, is it?
There you go.
There it is. That's pretty good. 209 is pretty good.
Derek Brooks. Well, hold on. Are we thinking about the right dude, bro?
Bro, I'm Derek Brooks to have 50 sacks.
He played 13 years.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm about to look it up, bro. Hold on.
He played longer than that. He played how many years is that? I can't do the math. Yeah, 13.
Hold on, bro.
Is Shaq Barrett got 50 career sacks? Shaq Barrett gotta have 50 sacks, right?
Damn, they saying Derek Brooks only had 13 and a half sacks. How the hell this nigga was hold on, cause I thought he was a stand-up. Maybe I was too young. I thought he was a stand-up outside linebacker.
No, he a linebacker.
I know he was a linebacker, but I thought he was one of them stand-up, I was too young. Maybe I didn't know. But damn, that stretch he went on from like 96 all the way to 07, he had 100 plus tackles every single year. From 96 to 07, 11 years straight. That's crazy. But okay, interesting. All right, man, that was fun. That was good. I like that. We didn't go too far over on time. And yeah, that was good, man. I appreciate that. That was a good one, brother. That was a good one.
Yeah,
so again, man.
Shaq Barrett for this one.
Oh, you gonna put Shaq? Okay, let me put it back up real quick.
No, you good.
Shaq Barrett had 50 sacks?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
He had 59 and a half.
Oh, wow.
No, he had 59.
Okay, interesting. Didn't know
5%.
that. 5%. Yeah. We did pretty good on that one, though. That was pretty good. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and end it off here. Appreciate y'all love and support as always, man. Good episode again, man. Yeah, good episode, man. I mean, I really ain't got nothing to say, Cam, as always, brother. I appreciate you. And yeah, man, just another good episode, brother.
Yes, sir. Good episode. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody for tuning
absolutely.
in. It's been real. We'll probably do some more grids next week and everything, but we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yep, absolutely, man. We'll holler at y'all next week. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy, man.